Everyone has heard breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Now, University of Missouri researchers are proving this is true using brain imaging technology. The researchers have found that eating a healthy breakfast, especially one high in protein, can reduce hunger and prevent overeating later in the day. The researchers studied teenage girls who typically skip breakfast. By using MRI technology, the researchers observed that participants who didn't eat breakfast showed high levels of brain activity related to food reward and pleasure later in the day. When participants ate a high-protein breakfast, that brain activity was reduced.
We see that breakfast, regardless of what it is, for the most part, leads to reduced hunger, increased fullness, and reduced reward-driven motivation to eat at lunchtime or in the evening, depending. But we do see that a protein-rich breakfast, and the composition is 40% protein, 40% carbohydrates, and 20% fat. That ratio, that composition, actually has a greater impact. So you see much greater reductions in hunger, greater increases in satiety or fullness, and that's sustained throughout the whole day. And then you see that the regions of the brain that are tied to food reward, food cravings, desire to eat, all of those are blunted more significantly with a protein-rich breakfast than a normal breakfast.
Participants who used to skip breakfast said they found they would no longer need to eat more food later in the day.
I really noticed that I would just eat later. I think I was making up for not eating earlier, I guess. I don't know. But energy-wise, I think it was maybe a little bit more energy, not as tired.
Leidy says that eating breakfast not only improves energy, but focus levels as well.
When your hunger is high and you feel like you need to eat something, your attention and memory are drastically reduced. And so collectively, that's another reason to try to curb those appetite cravings and so forth.
Leidy says that because eating breakfast can prevent overeating of unhealthy foods later in the day, it can be a simple step to improving healthy habits.
And so if we can do breakfast and they actually find it healthy and it increases attention and memory, and it actually leads to reduced energy intake, that could be an easy dietary strategy to start incorporating, because you're not taking food away, you're not doing a whole dietary intervention, you're just saying eat breakfast and perhaps eat a healthy breakfast.
Funding for the research was provided by the National Institutes of Health. For the MU News Bureau, I'm Nathan Hurst.